الرحمن الرحيم اللهم صل وسلم على سيدنا ومولانا محمد وعلى آل سيدنا ومولانا محمد أفضل صلواتك بعدد معلوماتك وبارك وسلم وصل عليه. Ayah number 29. But regarding 27 and 28, قال إني أريد, Shu'aib said alayhi salam, إني أريد, I intend أن أنكحك إحدى ابنتي هاتين, to wed one of these two daughters of mine to you, على أن تأجرني 8 حجج, on a condition that you serve me for 8 years. On a condition that you serve me for 8. So here is a fiqh issue that what should be the mahr or the bridal money in nikah. So anything which for you can get money Islamically, so that could be a mahr in nikah as well. So this was labor, but for labor one can get money, the wages. Got it? Even though that work at that time is not money, but through labor one can get money. Got it?
Isn't the mahar meant to be the property of the woman?
Huh?
Isn't the mahar meant to be the property of the woman, or the whatever given mahar? She owns it.
Yes, she owns it. Yes, she owns it, because nikah has resemblance. Number one, with the sale, and number two, with the lease. It has what? Resemblance with the sale, and number two, but neither it is a sale nor a lease. That's why I use the word resemblance. Got it?
But this case, it going to her family.
To her family.
The girl's family.
She was the part of family, that is up to her. If she wants to give her whole property to her father, so then what? Yes? Got it or not it?
Yes.
If you want to give me your property, nobody will object to that. Because you are an adult man.
But that father will be jealous, right?
قال إني أريد أن أنكحك إحدى ابنتي هاتين على أن تأجرني 8 حجج فإن أتممت 10, and if you complete 10 years, فمن عندك, it will be a favor from you. It will be a favor from you. وَمَا أُرِيدُ أَنْ أَشُقَّ عَلَيْكَ, and I intend not to place you under a difficulty. وَمَا أُرِيدُ, and I intend not أَنْ أَشُقَّ عَلَيْكَ, أَنْ أَشُقَّ عَلَيْكَ, to place or to put a difficulty on you. Yes, to make the 10 years must. So that's why I made 8 years must. And these 2 years, if you want, you can. If you don't want, I will not force you. And another thing, that mahr is not a condition in nikah Islamically. You should write it. Mahr is okay without bridal money. Number one. And number two, with the negation of bridal money. So if I will say as Sheikh that Tariq John, yes, Miss so and so, the daughter of Mr. so and so, yes, you accept by way of Islamic nikah with no bridal money at all, in the presence of these two Muslim witnesses and you said, yes, the nikah is done. Yes. Here, not only that we did not put the mahar, we negated the mahar. We negated the mahar. Because mahar is not a condition of nikah, that is the requirement of nikah. That is what?
The requirement.
من مقتضيات النكاح لا من شروطه. Shaykh Muhammad al-Mahru من مقتضيات النكاح. Nikah acquires it. Nikah does not depend on. Nikah depends on ijab, qabul, proposal and acceptance. Proposal and acceptance. In the presence of two witnesses with some legal words. Yes. Proposal and acceptance should be in legal words. So now what will be the case in this regard? If mahar is not mentioned or even negated. So the case will be if separation took place before consummation of marriage. If separation took place before consummation of marriage, only the engagement was done and the nikah was done. Yes? Got it?
Yeah.
Without consummation, they never met. They never met. So that's called talaq qabla al-dukhul. In Sharia it is called what? Talaq qabla al-dukhul. Divorce before dukhul. Dukhul means they are meeting as husband and wife. Not meeting. They are meeting as husband and wife. So in talaq qabla al-dukhul, she will be having mut'a. She will be having mut'a. A little money, one or two dresses, one pair of shoes. Yes. And talaq is done. But if the consummation took place and later on separation happened, consummation took place and later on separation happened. So then in that case, the woman is entitled for mahrul mithl. For what? Mahrul mithl. Mahrul mithl means customary bridal money. That's what's the custom in the area and especially in those two families. Yes. What the custom? In those two families. That's called mahrul mithl. Got it? وما أريد أن أنكحك وما أريد أن أشق عليك and I intend not أن أشق عليك to put a burden on you by forcing you to work for 10 years. Only 8 years is enough. Got it? ستجدني إن شاء الله من الصالحين فالله wills. ستجدني إن شاء الله من الصالحين. You will find me من الصالحين of righteous people. You will find me from righteous people. So it means that a boss should be kind towards his labor. That is salahiyat of a boss. Salahiyat and righteousness of a boss is not that he prays 5 times a day but 6 times a day. Yes. Keeping him you. Those who are working in with what is his righteousness? That today, lunch from my side. To his worker he said, lunch from my side. Tomorrow we have Eid, come on to give you Eid. It is called Eid. Yeah, $10 to everyone. Got it? That is salah. Salah. Because in every field or situation, yes, salah differ from case to case. Salah differ from case to. If somebody is diving, yes, and he is sinking, he is drowning, drowning. Now there your salah is to help him to bring him out. Got it? Yes, instead of bringing him out, yeah, you are throwing him KFC, take it and eat it. This is not salah. Got it? Or not it? Yes? Mm. Yes, and that's why I told you that what is shukr? So shukr depends. What type of ni'mah and favor of Allah you are going to pay shukr for? if that is your health, so, and your body, what you can do for Allah and for the sake of Allah. If that is a shukr for your wealth, so what type of sacrifice you can do in this regard? How much help you can provide to the creature of Allah. That's why it is called amal. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala didn't say, قُولُوا آلَ دَاؤُودَ شُكْرًا. He said, اعملوا آل داؤود. Practice, O children of Dawood and family of Dawood, practice shukr. So that's why I define shukr. That's for Shaykh Muhammad. هو العمل هو العمل وفق عطاء الله. That's a practice. That is a practice in the favor of Allah which He has given you. Got it? وَمَا أُرِيدُ أَنْ أَشُقَّ عَلَيْكَ, and I intend not أَنْ أَشُقَّ عَلَيْكَ, to place a hardship or a difficulty on you. سَتَجِدُنِي إِنْ شَاءَ اللَّهُ مِنَ الصَّالِحِينَ. If Allah will, you will find me of the righteous people. قَالَ ذَلِكَ بَيْنِي. قَالَ Musa alayhi salatu wassalam said, ذَلِكَ بَيْنِي وَبَيْنَكَ. That is between me and you. So ذَلِكَ بَيْنِي وَبَيْنَكَ, literal meaning is, that is between me and you. Technical meaning is, Musa alayhi salatu wassalam said, done. Yes. That's the technical meaning. That's what he did. Said done. قال ذلك بيني وبينك أيما الأجلين قضيت. Whichever of the two appointed times قضيت I spent. فلا عدوان علي, so there will be no injustice to me. والله على ما نقول وكيل. Confirmation. Wallahu ala ma naqulu wakil. Yes, Shaykh Muhammad will bail us out. Still, the Arab, when they give their word to one another, they say Allah wakil. Yes, Muhammad? What they say? Allah wakil. Look. Wallahu ala ma naqulu wakil. And Allah subhanahu. Now, literal meaning of wakil is a disposer of affairs. Wakil? What? Disposer of affairs. Attorney is not called wakil. In our language, it's called wakil. In our language? Because he is working on behalf of someone. Wakil is doing on behalf of his muwakkil or client. So that's why in our language, we call him wakil. What do you call him in Bangladesh?
Ukil.
Ukil, yes. In Afghanistan, wakil. In Pakistan, wakil. In India, wakil. Got it? But in Arabic, they don't call him wakil. He's called muhami. He's called muhami. Muhammat. From Himaya, he is helping and supporting and protecting his client. Got it? Got it or not? Yeah. فإنه يحمي موكله. No, يحمي موكله. أيما الأجلين قضيت فلا عدوان علي والله على ما نقول وكيل. But here wakil is either in the meaning of witness or in the meaning of surety. That's what we say. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is surety for our words, or He is witness for what we say. فَلَمَّا قَضَى مُوسَى الْأَجَلَ. Then when Musa fulfilled the term. So what term? He spent 10 years. But after 8 years, Shuaib alayhi salatu wassalam, yes, he wed his daughter to him. Because 8 years, that was the contract. 2 years, that was depending on the will and consent of Musa alayhi salatu wassalam. And that's why when he was coming back, so her wife, she was in Dardizeh. In Persian, they call it what? Dardizeh. Child delivery or childbirth pain. Childbirth? They call what?
Contractions?
No, that's a specific word. Cramp. Yeah. Yes? How you spell it?
C-R-A-M-P.
C-R-A-M-P. Cramp. Yes. So that's the cramp. Got it? Childbirth cramp. فَلَمَّا قَضَى مُوسَى الْأَجَلَ. So when Musa alayhi salatu wasalam had fulfilled the term, وَصَارَ بِآلِي, and he was traveling with his family at night. Sara yasiru, mostly that is for sayr mutlaqan, but technically that is used for sayr laylan. فَأَسْرِ بِأَهْلِكَ بِقَطْعٍ مِّنَ اللَّيْلِ سُبْحَانَ الَّذِي أَسْرَى بِعَبْدِهِ. الإسراء هو الذهاب بأحد. الإسراء هو الذهاب بأحد أو هو الإذهاب. If you will take it from مجرد to مزيد, so there is no need of صلة and there is no need of به الإذهاب. فَلَمَّا قَضَى مُوسَى الْأَجَلَ, when Musa alayhi salatu wassalam fulfilled al-ajala, the appointed time, وَصَارَ بِآلِ, and he was traveling بِآلِ with his family, آنَسَا مِنْ جَانِبِ الطُّورِ نَارًا. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala didn't see ra'a min janibi turi naran. There is a word very frankly and frequently used in Arabic language. If somebody, he is trying to gather together his sight to look for a far thing, that is called istinas. That is called istinas. But when he sight, so from that side it is called inas. From that side it is called inas. So now here we translated it ra'a min ba'idin naran. Ra'a min ba'idin naran. Very far he saw a fire. Very far he saw a fire. That was not close to him. فَلَمَّا قَضَى مُوسَى فَلَمَّا قَضَى. So Shaykh Muhammad, what do you think about the wording of Allah subhanahu? Every single word is a miracle or not? That's Kalam Qadim. فَلَمَّا قَضَى مُوسَى الْأَجَلَ وَصَارَ بِآلِ آنَسَ مِنْ. But our Shaykh Rahmatullah alayhi, he used to say, he said, dip. Yeah. Dip and dive in Quran. Dip and dive in Quran. But try not to get drowned. Yeah, you have to come out. فَلَمَّا قَضَى مُوسَى الْأَجَلَ وَصَارَ بِآلِ, and he was traveling. So it means for dipping and diving you need swimming. Yes, if you are not a swimmer, don't dive. Otherwise you are gone. Got it? Sara bi'ali, he was traveling with his family. Anasa ra'a min ba'idin naran, he saw from afar a fire. Ra'anasa min janib turi, so he saw from far in the direction of Tur, naran, a fire. Qala li'ali, and he said to his family, imkusu. Qala li'ali imkusu, that wait here. Inni anastu naran, I have seen a fire. La'alli atikum minha bi khabarin, maybe I will bring to you from there some information. وَقَدْ ضَلَّ طَرِيقَهُ إِلَى مِصْرَ. Ibn Abbas says, وَقَدْ ضَلَّ طَرِيقَهُ إِلَى مِصْرَ, because it was a stormy night and they were traveling in desert. When you are traveling in desert at night, so you follow the footsteps of the travelers. Now when it was a stormy night and heavy rain like Venus was flowing there, yes, so everything was finished, nothing was seen there. So that's why وَقَدْ ظَلَّ طَرِيقَهُ إِلَى مِصْرَ. So that's why he said لَعَلِّي آتِيكُم مِّنْهَا بِخَبَرٍ, about direction. That which direction? Which way LA? Imkusu inni anastu naran, wait, I have seen from far a fire. لَعَلِّي آتِيكُم مِّنْهَا بِخَبَرٍ, maybe I will bring to you from there some information. أَوْ جَزْوَةٍ مِّنَ النَّارِ, or a burning firebrand. Or a burning firebrand. لَعَلَّكُمْ تَسْأَلُونَ, so you may warm yourself. لَعَلَّكُمْ تَسْأَلُونَ, so you may, because what a stormy, cold night. فَلَمَّا أَتَاهَا, so when he reached it, نُودِيَ مِنْ شَاطِ الْوَادِ الْأَيْمَنِ. نُودِيَ, so he was called min shatil wadil aymani, from the right side of the valley. From the right side of al-ayman, that is from Yamin, so that is right side. Al-ayman, that is from human. So Al-Wadi al-Mubarakah. Nudiya min Shatil Wadi al-Aymani, the very sacred valley. Al-Ayman, in the meaning of very holy valley, very blessed valley. Nudiya min Shatil Wadi al-Aymani, so he was called min Shatil Wadi al-Aymani, from the side of the valley, Al-Aymani. So Al-Aymani, either that is the quality of Shati or the quality of Wadi. If that is the quality of Shati, so then right side. If the quality of Wadi, so then the blessed Wadi. Nudiya min Shatil Wadi al-Aymani, fil buqatil mubarakati, the blessed place. Fil buqatil mubarakati, in the blessed place. So now look, the whole valley of Muzdalifa is a blessed place. Whole valley of Muzdalifa is, but Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he did wuquf. He did wuquf after Salati Fajr, closer to Jabal Qazah. Close to what? To Jabal. So that is the utmost blessed place. And so here Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, Wadi was Mubarak and Buqa was Mubarak. The whole area was Mubarak and the valley was utmost Mubarak and blessed one. Fil Buqatil Mubarakati, in the blessed valley. Fil Buqatil Mubarakati, in the blessed place. And where from the voice came? Minash Shajarati, from the tree. Ayya Musa, that O Musa. Inni anallahu Rabbul Alameen, verily I am Allah, the Lord of the worlds. The Lord of the world. Inni anallahu Rabbul Alameen. So as I told you, that debate in mutashabihat. What? Debate in mutashabihat, not for academic purpose, but to make your own group, as the so-called mullahs and ulama are doing that. You know what I'm saying? That is actually destroying the ummah. It is actually destroying. As I told you, that Imam Abu Hanifa rahmatullahi alayh, he heard some noise outside his dars, his masjid. So he said to Abu Yusuf rahmatullahi alayh, Yaqub, he said, sir, he said, go ahead, who is fighting? What's going on? Yes, we should help them. So he went there. So he saw people, yes, holding two ulama. A big group holding two ulama. So Imam Abu Yusuf asked them, what's going on? He said, these two mullahs are a big problem for us. So we brought him to Imam Rahmatullah to decide the matter. So they brought him. Imam Rahmatullah said, why you are holding these ulama? Yeah, leave him. Yeah, spare them. But they said, actually, we have a problem. Yes. This one, he says, where Allah is sitting. He is on Arsh or he is everywhere. He is on Arsh or he is everywhere. So he said that one say he is on Arsh, if somebody will say everywhere, he is a kafir. Yes, and the other one say he is everywhere, if somebody will say he is on Arsh, so he is, it means that he is proving a jism and body for him and he is becoming kafir. So we are in trouble that which one should we pray behind him? Yes. Our case is not with this. Our case is that which one has remained Muslim to pray behind him. Yes. So Imam Rahmatullahi alayhi, he said, don't pray behind any one of them. Go. And they said, very good. The general public, because Imam was authentic authority, go. Imam said, no. Yeah. Abu Yusuf Rahmatullahi alayhi, he asked him, the Shaykh, one of them he was right. Yes. Another one was wrong. One was right, but you said don't pray. He said, who told these two stupid that bring these mutashabihat to the notice of general public? They are playing with their iman. This is only in class with Ilmul Kalam, students of Ilmul Kalam. This is not a case of general public. Got it? So now they say, Inni anallahu Rabbul Alameen. So one alim, that's what they told me in Sawat. That one alim said that, look, there was a tree, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, therefrom, he said, that inni anallah, that I am Allah, the Lord of the Alam. So look, he was in the tree. He was not in the arsh. He was in the tree and he was not in the... So I say that what he was doing there, looking nest for some eggs or from baby chicks or what? Baby birds? I said, stupid people, what are you doing? Why you are doing that? That's a disputed issue since the time of Tabi'in. Since the time of and that's only for academic purpose. Ar-Rahman al-Arsh istawa wa huwa ma'akum aynama kuntum. You have ayat and the other group have. That's why the big imams, they have two different point of view. On one side, there are the Salaf or Ahlul Zawahir who are called Ahlul Hadith. Yeah. When I say Salaf, Ahlul Zawahir or Ahlul Hadith, that is a term not in fiqh, that is a term in Ilmul Kalam. It has nothing to do with fiqh. Got it? They were Ahlul Zawahir in Ilmul Kalam. And who was on the top of that? Because if you say they were Ahlul Zawahir in Ilmul Fiqh, then what you will do with Imam Malik and Imam Ahmad ibn Hanbal? They are sitting there. Okay. They were Imam of Fiqh or Imam of Salaf or Ahlul Kalam. They are known as Imam of Fiqh. So there is Sufyan Sawri, Sufyan ibn Uyayna, Imam Malik and Imam Ahmad ibn Hanbal. What is their point of view? That mutashabihat mean a wording which is used in Quran and Hadith, and we do not know its application, its implication and application and interpretation. So we translate it literally because that is the lugha. And we don't explain. We say, what does it mean? Known to Allah. So they say, Allah said, Ar-Rahman ala al-Arsh istawa. Rahman rose over the Arsh. That's what Allah said. Yeah. Zip your mouth. Don't go ahead. This discussion came after the great Imams. Discussion came after these great Imams. But on the other side, there are so many other fuqaha, like Imam Abu Hanifa and Imam Shafi, rahmatullahi alayhi, Abu Hasan al-Ash'ari and Abu Mansur al-Maturidi. They say if we will not explain that, if we will not explain, the people will get confused. The people will get that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala rose over his throne. So he is sitting there. Sitting needs and requires a bodily structure. So Allah has body. If somebody says that Allah has body and jism, he will lose his iman. Yes. And then if he has body, that body is solid or that's a combination. If that's a combination, so it means it will decay and decompose soon or later. So he will not be eternal. Yeah, that is very technical discussion. We do it only in class. When Sheikh Muhammad will go to Sharh al-Aqaid al-Nasafi, so we will discuss it there, but not to the general public. You are ready for? For what? Sharh al-Aqaid al-Nasafi. Got it? Sharh al-Aqaid al-Nasafi. Al-Aqaid, there's only 6 pages. The whole book is only 6 pages, but it's interpretation in hundreds of pages by ulama. Rahimahullah. Because Imam Nasafi, he has written such a nice book. You know? And look, Imam Nasafi, he has written such a nice book, but all the Salaf and the Ahlul Hadith and the Imam Abu Hanifa and Imam Shafi rahmatullah alayhi, they are followed. All of them, they study Sharh al-Aqaid of Nasafi. Got it? So anyhow. So you are ready? Inshallah. فَلَمَّا أَتَاهَا نُودِيَ مِنْ شَاطِئٍ. So that's why Sheikh Mansoor ran away, because he started it. Half of that he studied, but he said that now I am ready to fly. Yes, because he said that you give me the wings, now I want to fly. So, okay, let's go. Yes. فَلَمَّا أَتَاهَا. So when he reached it, Nudiya, so he was called min Shatil Wadil Aymani, from the right side of the valley, or min Shatil Wadil Aymani, from the side of the blessed valley. Fil Buqatil Mubarakati, in the blessed place, min Shajarati, from tree. Ayya Musa, that Allah, that O Musa, inni anallahu, verily I am the Lord Rabbul Alameen, the Lord of the worlds. Wal alqi asaka, and throw your stick. Falamma ra'a, so when he saw it, tatazzu, that it was moving, ka'annaha jannun, as if it was a thin snake. Jan, Jim Noon, Qazi Fazl says, that when in the place of fa'in in Mizan al-Arab jim noon come, so فَإِنَّهُ يُفِيدُ الْخَفَاء. So the thing concerned, that will be in khafa and hidden. Junoon, that is ikhfa or khafa al-aql, because the aql disappeared. Yes. Who's majnoon? Whose aql disappeared? And jinn, yes, which is not. And janeen, yes. And Jan, that's a snake, yeah, rattlesnake, you jump like this and disappear in a moment. Got it? So it's called Jan. Got it? So now here, Allah says, كَأَنَّهَا جَانٌ. But in another ayah, Allah says, فَإِذَا يَصْعُبَانٌ مُبِينٌ. It was a serpent, snake, and python. It was a serpent, snake, and so some mufassirin, or most of them, they said that sometime it was turning to python and sometime to Jan. Yes? Sometime to python and sometime to Jan. But that is a marjuh qawl. We don't take it. We say that it does not fit even in the text. The word of text, Allah says for Izahiyya. Lo, L-O, sign of exclamation. For Izahiyya, Soba. Lo, it was serpent snake. The moment it touched the ground, otherwise Ibn Abbas says, Rasulullah told us, فَكَانَ عَصَى مُوسَى غَلِيظًا كَغِلْزِ الْإِسْبَعِ. غَلِيظًا كَغِلْزِ الْإِسْبَعِ. That the stick of Musa والسلام, was thick to the thickness of a finger. And it was not a big thing like the Basgaran have in Armanda. Yes, where they have it? That was not that big. Yeah. You just say like this or this or this. Yeah. But the moment it touched the ground, the ground, so it became python and serpent snake. So they say, but another ayah, ka'anna. So we say, fa'iza mufajati, and here ka'anna is tashbihi. In moment it was as swift as the rattlesnake is. Otherwise, python and serpent snake, you do not feel its movement even. He's sitting like this. Yes. Then, after 1 hour, he moved one step. Is that so or not?
Yes.
Got it? So we say, no, it was serpent snake. But serpent snake, it comes to mind. It was not moving. So why Pharaoh was afraid of it? But in moment as it was, كَأَنَّهَا جَانٌ, as if it was. This is harfi tashbih. This harfi tashbih. As far as turning is concerned, turning was mufajati. فَإِذَا هِيَ صُعْبَانٌ مُبِينٌ. What is up? Lo at the moment. Lo. At the moment it touched the ground, it became serpent snake. It was not a procedure which was taking place, it was a miracle. It was not a procedure, it was a miracle. Even though Imam Nasafi, he has written another interpretation as well, that when it touched the ground, it became a Jan and the thin snake, but then it was popping up and popping up and popping up and became serpent snake. We say, no, it is not according to the wording of Quran. فَإِذَا هِيَ كَأَنَّهَا جَانٌ. Got it? And what is mu'jiza? Something which is happening metaphysically. Physics and its rule is the creature of whom? Say, our physicist is sitting here, so that's why we have asked him. Yeah. It has been created by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So Allah is the source of physics and its rules. Got it? But whosoever is the source, he is not subject to his own rules. Yeah. That's a known formula. And that's why the throne is not subject to the laws of the area. Got it? That's why they say king and queen be beyond law. King and queen are beyond law. Law is not applicable to king and queen. Even though king and queen, they do not violate the law, but they are not bound by law. Because law is implemented and promulgated in the name of the queen. The queen pleased to. Yeah. So when the queen pleased to, it came here from. Yes, that's the fountain. Now you cannot make the fountain subject to the channel. Channel is subject to the fountain. Got it or not it? So that's, now what is the difference between sihr, magic, and a miracle? Magic and miracle. So miracle is transformation and magic is transfiguration. Miracle is transformation. It changed the mahiyya, qalbul mahiyya. It changes what? Shaykh Muhammad for you. Qalbul mahiyya, Imam Nasafi says that's qalbul mahiyya. Transformation. And magic, that is transfiguration, qalbul surah. It changed the shape. It changed the apparent shape. And that was the case that the magician of Pharaoh, in a moment they believed in Musa alayhi salatu wasalam. Because they look at that he is not focusing, nor concentrating on the snake, and that is moving. Here, for a magician, that is must to focus and concentrate, because he is bringing out a type of rays from his eyes, and with the power of those rays, what you were saying, what you
Teletransportation.
Teletransportation, no, that is, yes, with the rays, when you are changing things with the rays, that's another thing. Got it?
Yeah, with
Telepathy.
telepathy.
Yes. That's telepathy. So they said that this is not a case of telepathy, that Musa alayhi salam is focusing on it. Yes, snake is going here and he is looking there. So they said this is transfiguration. This is transformation. It's what? So that's why they said right at the moment, Amanna bi Rabbil Alameen, Rabbi Musa wa Harun. Got it? So I'm writing a book. But I think that one portion is remand of the previous book with Naqib. Give him a call that you typed or not. But how can you give a call? You cannot give a call. Somebody brought a kid to Imam Abu Hanifa that he is eating lot of brown sugar. What? Lot of brown sugar. So if you will tell him not to eat it, Imam Abdullah said, just go and bring him tomorrow. Just go and bring him tomorrow. The guy went, he brought him tomorrow. So Imam Abdullah, he put him on his thigh and he said, my son, you will not eat brown sugar, that is not good for your health. Don't eat that much. He said, okay, Baba, I will not eat it. Okay, Baba, I will not eat it. He said, take it. He will not. So now the father asked next time, Imam Abdullah, you should have told him the very first day. He said, actually, a little while ago, I had eaten some brown sugar. Yes, so something which you are doing and you are stopping other from that, it will not have any effect. He said, this spiritual thing. This what? This spiritual thing, it does not have effect. So when I did not eat, then I told him, now he will not eat. Yes, so now you will tell him, you have not completed your portion yet. When you are going to complete? Huh? Soon, the 2 years. 2 years or 1 year? Huh? No, not less. And what happened to Hassan? Give him a call. Okay? Because I have a big mind. Now look, Farooq Saab, he is too old. I gave him half of the book of Baba Abdul Rahman and he typed it. There, yeah, he is old man. Now we are looking for another young also. Because half of the book is with another young. You started or not?
No.
So when you will start it?
Inshallah, in a couple of weeks when I'm done with the semester.
Okay. Ha, ya Allah khair. No, pronunciation for a key. Wa an alqi asaka. Our pronunciation is not like this. We will be saying one thing and it will be writing another thing.
No, I mean, you can correct him back.
Huh?
I mean, at least 80%.
Yeah, everything I will do, so what you people will do? Tell me. فَلَمَّا رَآهَا تَعْتَزُّ. So when he saw it, تَعْتَزُّ, it was moving كَأَنَّهَا جَانٌ, as if it was a thin snake. وَلَّا مُدْبِرًا, he turned in flight. وَلَمْ يُعَقِّبْ, ta'qib. Actually, mostly the translators, they are translating it, وَلَمْ يُعَقِّبْ, and he did not look back. And he did not. That will be a very far meaning of this word. Ta'qib is actually following, that he was supposed to follow the snake, but he did not follow the snake. He turned around. Got it? وَاللَّا مُدْبِرًا, he turned around. وَلَمْ يُعَقِّبْ, and he did not follow the snake. So that is a meaning which is much more suitable to me. Which was? Yeah.
But if it's follow, wouldn't it, the word would be وَلَمْ يَعْقُبْ?
Huh?
Wouldn't it be وَلَمْ
لا تعقيب، نحن نقول له تعقيب، إنه يعقبه، إنه يعقبه، لا يقول إنه يعقبه تعقيب and تعقب. These are two things. تعقب, yes, you are not going to catch something. That is تعقب. When you are going to catch something, that's called تعقيب. And that's why, look, that's why the police, when they are chasing, that's called تعقيب, not تعقب. Yes. Now you got it or not it? So this is also a sign of Qiyamah, that a non-Arab is teaching Arabic to the Arabs. وَاللَّا مُدْبِرًا, he turned around. وَلَمْ يُعَقِّبْ, and he did not follow. Ya Musa, so Allah said, Ya Musa, O Musa, Aqbil. Ya Musa, Aqbil, come forward. Aqbil, yeah, because he turned his around. Musa alayhi salatu wasalam, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, means face it. Ya Musa Aqbil, come forward. Wala takhaf, and fear not. Innaka minal aminin, verily you are of those who are secure and safe. Usluk yadaka, yes, if somebody else will touch him, it will follow him, but not you. Innaka minal aminin. Innaka minal aminin. Because transfiguration and transformation. Now, the difference is that where transformation has taken place, it will have the same nature as the actual snake is. And that's why the ulama say that Musa alayhi salatu wasalam would have left it in such a way, it would have been snake, yes, completed its natural age and died itself. Got it? Innaka minal aminin, usluk yadaka, put your hand fi jaybika, in your bosom. تخرج بيضاء, it will come forth white, it will come forth white. من غير سوء, without a disease, it will be shining, but that will not be albino shining. It will not be albino shining. Got it? Because albino, that is a disease. Yes, albino, that is a disease, and that will not be a birth shining. That will not be a birth shining. Liquiderma, they call it what? Liquiderma. That's not a liquiderma shining. That is also a disease. Aqbil wala takhaf, innaka minal aminin, usluk yadaka, put your hand fi jaybika, in your bosom. Takhruj bayda, it will come forth without disease, it will come forth white. Min ghayri su'in, without disease. Wazmum ilayka janahaka, and draw your hand close to your side. Min arrabi, and draw your hand ilayka, to your side. Min arrabi, because of fear. Whenever you feel fear, yes, Ibn Abbas radiallahu ta'ala says, فَكَانَ يَخْفِضُ جَنَاحِهِ إِلَى جَنْبِهِ مِثْلَ الطَّيْرِ يَفْعَلُ كَذَلِكَ. Got it? The bird, when that is afraid of something, so just like this. Got it? So that was another miracle, a hidden miracle. Just do that, fear is gone. Got it? وَضْمُمْ يَدَكَ إِلَى جَنَاحِكَ, and وَضْمُمْ يَدَكَ إِلَى جَنَاحِكَ, and draw your hand close to your side. مِنَ الرَّابِ, because of fear. فَذَلِكَ بُرْهَانَانِ مِنْ رَبِّكَ, or this was the part of the previous miracle. That miracle was consist of two parts. Number one, look, that you will do it like this in your bosom. It will become bright white. It will become bright white, and then touch it with your side, your fear is gone. Got it? Extra energy. وَضْمُمْ إِلَيْكَ جَنَاحَكَ مِنَ الرَّعْبِ. Shaykh Muhammad, I am receiving fresh notes from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Yes? وَضْمُمْ إِلَيْكَ, and I'm not going out of the text of Quran. What Quran says, I explain that only. Or I go out. Say, Imam Rahmatullahi alayh, he said, إِن كان في كتاب الله فبالراس والعين وإن كان في سنة رسوله فبالراس والعين وإن كان من صحابته ولهم في اختلاف فنأخذ بقول من نشاء ولا نخرج منهم. Imam Rahmatullahi said, we are not going out of the circle of Sahaba if there is something from Sahaba. If there is something and they have different opinion in this regard. He said that will be wrong to leave all the Sahaba and go away. So why people are blaming either this Imam or them, why he said that, why said, but just go forward to Sahaba, why he did it. Got it? So that's why he said, وَلَا نَخْرُجُ مِنْهُمْ. We are not going out of them. Shaykh Muhammad, I think, yes, as a shukr to Allah, that if people will listen to this type of interpretation, so their disputes are gone. Or not? Yes. فَذَلِكَ بُرْهَانَانِ مِنْ رَبِّكَ. So these are burhanani, two proofs. Two proofs. Burhan. Burhan is a dalil or proof which will zip the mouth of your khasam. الدليل المفحم المسكت. الدليل المفحم المسكت. That is such a proof which will zip the mouth of your opponent, that is called burhan. Otherwise, people are presenting dalil and proofs to one another and still they reject the proof or not?
Yes.
Yes, in discussion. Yes, but burhan is such a dalil that the opponent, he does not have any answer for that. So that's called burhan. فَذَلِكَ بُرْهَانَانِ مِنْ رَبِّكَ. So these are, and this is either from barhana or from baraha. That is for you mashayikh both. Two mashayikh are sitting. So for the two mashayikh. From baraha wal burhatu al qat'a. فالبرهان بمعنى الدليل القاطع أو من برهنة بمعنى بينا فالبرهان الدليل المبين. الدليل المبين. الدليل المبين للمدعى والدليل القاطع للخصومة. Shaykh Muhammad, when you want to study philosophy and logic and Imam Waliullah, so then you have to. فَذَلِكَ بُرْهَانَانِ مِنْ رَبِّكَ إِلَى فِرْعَوْنَ وَمَلَئِهِ, to Pharaoh and his chiefs. إِلَى فِرْعَوْنَ وَمَلَئِهِ, to Pharaoh وَمَلَئِهِ and his chiefs. إِنَّهُمْ كَانُوا قَوْمًا فَاسِقِينَ. إِنَّهُمْ كَانُوا قَوْمًا فَاسِقِينَ. Verily they are people fasiqun, who are outlaws. Fasiq is outlaw. What is fasiq? Outlaw. Yes. This is the best interpretation of fasiq. That fasiq is what? Outlaw. Huh?
So if it's three things I mentioned, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said there's two.
That's why I said that the second mu'jiza, that was consist of two portions.
Yeah. But is it possible to look at it as the part of Dhamm al-Janah could be not for him khasatan, that could be for any person? If they do that it could work?
No, I think that if we will do that to our body, still we will be running very fast. Yes, I think that our touch of two Janah, it will increase our fear more. Qala, he said, Rabbi, oh my Lord, inni qataltu minhum nafsan, I have killed a male among them. Yes, you remember the story already. Inni qataltu minhum nafsan, I have killed a male among them. Now, as we mentioned there, that was accidental death. He never intended it. Because for intentional murder, you need two things in Islam. Yeah, qatl amad. Number one, intention of killing. And number two, using up a sharp weapon. Using up a sharp weapon. That's why with dead weapon, the death or the killing is not considered qatl amad according to Imam Abu Hanifa, rahmatullahi alayh. According to Imam Abu Hanifa, rahmatullahi, even though Jumhur, Imam Malik, Imam Shafi, Ahmad ibn Hanbal, and also our two Imams, Qazi Abu Yusuf and Imam Muhammad, they fight on the other side. They fight on the other side. They say killing with dead weapon intentionally, that is qatl amad. That is qatl amad. Imam rahmatullahi alayhi said, no, this is not qatl amad. Qatl amad need number one, sharp weapon, number two, intention. So in dead weapon, intention will be there. But most probably, dead weapon, it does not kill the guy. So it happened. It happened. And who know at that time that he will be having excessive use of dead weapon until he kills him. So he said that in its original nature, that is not qatl amad, that is called shibul amad. That's called shibul amad. Interpretation by Imam rahmatullahi alayhi. And he said, hadith narrated by Imam Tirmidhi rahmatullahi alayhi, ala inna qatil khata'il amadi qatil as-sawti wal asa. Ala inna qatil khata'il amad qatil as-sawti wal asa. Yes, asa is the big stick. Guy. Their stick has not been made for killing some people. That's for taking the sheep and the goats here and here. That's not a weapon. Got it? But he got killed. And Rasulullah said, Ala inna qatila khata'il amad. For shibul amad is a fiqhi term. In hadith that's called khata'ul amad. Khata'ul amad in the meaning intention is there. But the after effects is not like that of khata. Means there will be a diyat. There will be a diyat and there will not be execution. Qasas. There will not be retribution or execution. Qasas. Yes. So, somebody, the ulama was sitting and Imam Rahmatullahi was giving his lecture on this topic. So one alim said, Ya Imamna. He was a great Imam. He said, Ya Imamna. وَلَوْ رَوَاهُ بِحَجَرٍ سَقِيلٍ أَوْ عَصَى سَقِيلَةٍ. Even though if he hit him with a big rock, or with a very heavy wood, so still that is shibul amad and not qatl amad. Imam Rahmatullah alayhi said, وَلَوْ رَمَاهُ بِأَبَا قُبَيْسٍ. Abu Qubais. But here, grammatically, he was supposed to say, وَلَوْ رَمَاهُ بِأَبِي قُبَيْسٍ. But he said, وَلَوْ رَمَاهُ بِأَبَا قُبَيْسٍ. So some ulama, they looked at one another. Yes. Ulama will not put a alim down in a majlis. But if a alim says something grammatically wrong, so they look at one another. They look at one another. That grammatically he said this word wrong. He was supposed to say وَلَوْ رَمَاهُ بِأَبِي قُبَيْسٍ. But he said وَلَوْ رَمَاهُ say بِأَبَا قُبَيْسٍ. So Imam Rahmatullah alayhi, when he noticed it, these two alim, they looked to one another and a little bit smile. Yes. And Imam at the moment, he said, فَإِنَّ أَبَاهَا وَأَبَا أَبَاهَا قَدْ بَلَغَا فِي الْمَجْدِ غَايَتَاهَا. They enjoyed it. That there also, the shair from Diwan al-Arab, he didn't say, فَإِنَّ أَبَاهَا وَأَبَا أَبِيهَا. But he said, وَأَبَا أَبَاهَا. فَإِنَّ أَبَاهَا وَأَبَا أَبَاهَا قَدْ بَلَغَا فِي الْمَجْدِ غَايَتَاهَا. They say, Ya Subhanallah. This is a man you cannot compete with in any field and any science. Yeah? If he says wrong, which is looking wrong to you, he will be right, so keep quiet. Yes. That he is a man. فَإِنَّ أَبَاهَا وَأَبَا أَبَاهَا قَدْ بَلَغَا فِي الْمَجْدِ غَايَتَاهَا. Now there was no any objection to Diwan al-Arab or works of Arabian poet in the time of Jahiliyyah. Because Diwan al-Arab is the source of the interpretation of Quran and Sunnah. Sayyidina Umar radiallahu ta'ala, he was addressing ulama. He said, "Alaykum bi diwan al-Arab. Alaykum bi diwanikum. Alaykum bi diwanikum fa inna fihi tafsir kitabikum. Alaykum bi diwanikum fa inna fihi tafsir kitabikum." That you must be strict to your diwan because the tafsir of your book, the Holy Quran, is there in Diwan al-Arab. قالوا وما هو ديواننا. What is our diwan? So Imam Sayyidina Umar said, Shi'r al-Jahiliyyah. Shi'r al-Jahiliyyah. Once Ibn Abbas radiallahu ta'ala was explaining the ayah, الَّذِينَ آمَنُوا اتَّقُوا اللَّهَ وَابْتَغُوا إِلَيْهِ الْوَسِيلَةَ. So we say ابتغوا بمعنى اطلبوا. الوسيلة ذريعة التقرب. الوسيلة ذريعة التقرب. Yes. And then the difference. Sheikh Muhammad, for you, what's your name? Ahmad. Sheikh Ahmad. So for you and for Sheikh Muhammad, Ahmad and Muhammad. Yes, subhanallah. Yes. شيخنا رحمة الله عليه كان يقول كان محمدا على الأرض وأحمد في السماء. كان محمدا على الأرض وكان أحمد في السماء. He is the praised one on earth because no anybody else is that much praised on earth as Muhammad is. Have you ever heard of anybody that people praised a person like that as people are praising? Even the non-Muslim, they are praising Muhammad or not? Sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. So كان محمدا على الأرض وأحمد في السماء. But as far as, yes, in connection to the heaven, to Allah, so he was Ahmad, which is the Tafsir of Hamid. Nobody has ever praised Allah in such a way as Muhammad praised him. So that's why it's called Ahmad. You heard that or not? Now you should write it. Yes. You heard. Muhammad, Sheikh Muhammad, look, you are Muhammad on earth and he is Ahmad in heaven.
So in the old poetry, this word wasila,
Yes, right. I have not explained it yet. So now, wasila is written with sad and seen both. Here in ayah that is with seen, wasila. Yes? This with seen or sad? Say? Seen. So wasila is that mean or source which probably will take you to the aim and to the object. Which probably will take you. And it turns to wasila when you approach the aim. Got it? Because wasal came there. So, as long as you are using the mean, yet you have not approached your aim and you have not gotten it. So that is called wasila with sin. When you use that mean and source and you got the thing, so it turned from wasila to wasila, biswad. Got it? Because wasal is... Got it? Sheikh Muhammad, now what you were saying?
You were mentioning about in the old poetry, these are explained.
Yes. So Ibn Abbas radiallahu ta'ala said, otherwise, that ayah, we say, وَابْتَغُوا إِلَيْهِ الْوَسِيلَةَ اُطْلُبُوا إِلَى اللَّهِ زَرِيعَةَ التَّقَرُّبِ. الوسيلة mean زَرِيعَةَ التَّقَرُّبِ. اُطْلُبُوا إِلَى اللَّهِ زَرِيعَةَ التَّقَرُّبِ. Yes, look and seek for Allah a mean or source of being close and near. That is wasila. But Ibn Abbas, he was explaining, he said, وَابْتَغُوا إِلَيْهِ الْوَسِيلَةَ اُطْلُبُوا عَنْهُ الْحَاجَةِ. إِلَى in the meaning of عَنْ. And اُطْلُبُوا is اُطْلُبُوا عَنْهُ الْحَاجَةِ. Ask your needs from Allah. So he translated wasila to what? To hajat, to need and necessity. That ask your hajat and your needs from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So Ikrama asked him. He said, Imam, al-wasila, al-haja? He said, yes. He said, that is? So Ibn Abbas did like this. He said, إِنَّ الرِّجَالَ لَهُمْ إِلَيْكِ وَسِيلَةٌ. إن الرجال لهم إليك وسيلة أن يأخذوك تكحلي وتخضبي. He said that a poet in the time of Jahiliyyah, he said that the man, they have need for you. إن الرجال لهم إليك وسيلة لهم إليك حاجة. That the men, they need you. أن يأخذوك, to get you. To get you. As you know, the poets are talking like this. To get you. تكحلي وتخضبي. So use some kuhul in your eyes and also some henna on your hands. Got it? We have nothing to do with this last portion of the verse, but lahu ilayki. قال رب إني قتلت منهم نفسا. He said, oh Allah, oh my Lord, إني قتلت منهم نفسا. I have killed a man among them. فَأَخَافُ أَن يَقْتُلُونَ, and I fear that they will kill me. I fear that they will kill me. Even though that killing or murder was not intentional. He pinched him like this, or punched him like this, and fisted him like this, and he died. And that's why, in another ayah, I think that passed on here in Shu'ara, وَلَهُمْ عَلَيَّ ذَنْبٌ فَأَخَافُ أَن يَقْتُلُونَ. وَلَهُمْ عَلَيَّ, and there I specifically mention that zamb is a common word. That is for sin and that is for crime. That's for sin. Sin is violation of Sharia and crime is violation of law. Sin is violation of the rule of Allah. Yes, just make it arithmetic. Yes, not arithmetic. Yes, just make it arithmetic. Yes. So, sin is violation of the rule of Allah and crime is violation of the rules of law. The rules of law. When I was teaching to Tulaba, and at that time I was doing Mawquf Alayh. Mawquf Alayh is the previous year course where there is Tafsir al-Bazawi, Tafsir al-Jalalain, Al-Fawz al-Kabir al-Imam Waliullah, Mishkat al-Masabih, Hidayah al-Akhirin. Hidayah al-Akhirin. That was the course. Yes, after that, the Mullah is getting graduate. Yes, next year he will study the Hadith, so that the graduation will become Sheikh. Got it? So I was teaching at that time, and then I got admission in law college. I got admission in law college. So one of our Sheikh, he was the Khalifa of Maulana Sayyid Sulaiman Nadwi. Maulana Sulaiman Nadwi is Muarrikh Kabir, great historian. Great historian. He and his Sheikh name was Shibli Nomani. Allama Shibli? You know him.
The Seerah, here, Seerah.
Allama Shibli Nomani. So Shibli Nomani started the Seerah. He did not complete it. That was completed by Sayyid Sulaiman Nadwi, his student. And that is the famous Seerah book in Urdu language.
8 volumes.
Yes. So anyhow, Allama Shibli, so Sayyid Sulaiman Nadwi, he was his student, and he was the student and disciple of Hakim al-Ummat Maulana Sayyid Tanvi, rahmatullahi alayh. Now this Sheikh, he was the Dean of Faculty of Islamic Studies and Arabic Language. Yes, he was paralyzed. Yes, very pious man. So he asked me, Qazi Saab, I said, yes, Sheikh. He said, so where, which department? Because he was knowing that I am going from one department to another. Yeah, from another department to another. He said that now which department? So I said, Sheikh, this time law. This time? No. So he said, look at our Qazi Saab. He came break from illallah to la. Yes, he said teaching tafsir and hadith, that is illallah. He came back to la. Otherwise we start from la and go to illallah. So there, Musa alayhi salatu wasalam, look, he was very picky in words. He was what?
Picky.
Very picky. Yes, that is for you to understand. Otherwise, you are very technical speaking. He was very technical. He was fasih. That's why he said regarding Harun, wa akhi Harun huwa afsah minni lisana. That is not the case that he was unable to speak. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is not sending a mute prophet to the search like big kafir. He will make a fun of him. That you cannot speak and you are a messenger. Or you are a prophet. Got it? Rabbi shrah li sadri. وَيَسِّرْ لِي أَمْرِي وَحْلُلْ عُقْدَةً مِنْ That uqda, or that knot was coming to his lisan or to his tongue when he was losing his temper. As you know, that then the muscles are tense. And the muscles are, and he was a Jalali. He was what? A Jalali. There is Jalal and there is Jamal. Jamal is very calm and quiet and very passionate. And there is Jalal, yes, he cannot compromise. So Harun was Jamali and Musa alayhi salam was Jalali, and that was the case. Sheikh Muhammad for you another point. Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, "Law kana ba'di nabiyyun, lakana Umar." Law kana ba'di nabiyyun, lakana Umar. If there would have been a prophet after me, so it would have been Umar. Now the ulama posed a question. He should have said, yes, for academic purpose. Otherwise, we cannot teach Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam that you should have said like this. Yes, but that is for academic purpose. من الناحية التعليمية. من الناحية التعليمية, that he should have said لو كان بعدي نبي لكان أبو بكر. Because who was after Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam? Who? Abu Bakr. But he said, "Law kana ba'di nabiyyun, lakana Umar." So then they answer the question that the rule and sunnah of Allah was, he was sending one messenger Jalali, another one Jamali. Now Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, his friend was Jamali. Abu Bakr was also Jamali. So that was against the Sunnatullah. There was a need of Jalali, and that was Umar. That's why Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said it. Yeah, to keep up the balance. وَأَقِيمُوا الْوَزْنَ بِالْقِسْطِ وَلَا تُخْسِرُوا الْمِيزَانَ. That not to disturb the balance. Keep up the balance. Got it? So here, Musa alayhi salatu wasalam, he was very technical in words. So he said, وَلَهُمْ عَلَيَّ زَنْبٌ. He didn't say, وَلِي زَنْبٌ. Because sin, that is to attribute it to yourself, the sinner. Yeah? And the crime, that should be attributed to the law and to the people who are in authority. Who are in authority. Because something will not be a sin, but that will be a crime. Something will not. Now look, if somebody will marry a second wife, that is a sin? Huh? Because the first sin which we have done, we say Tawbah. Who told us that? Do it. So if somebody will marry another wife, so Islamically that is sin?
No.
But legally that is a crime. Got it? So that's why he said, وَلَهُمْ. And for them, alayya over me, zambun, there is a crime. I didn't say otherwise, Pharaoh, what he knows about sin and non-sin. Yes, he was knowing about crime. So he said, وَلَهُمْ عَلَيَّ زَنْبٌ. Yes, for them, upon me there is a crime. فَأَخَافُ أَنْ يَقْتُلُونَ وَصَلَّى اللَّهُ تَعَالَى عَلَى خَيْرِ خَلْقِهِ مُحَمَّدٍ وَآلِهِ وَصَحْبِهِ أَجْمَعِينَ برحمتك يا أرحم الراحمين يا الله خير.